iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
All right, welcome race fans. We are back this week with the NSRA Friday Night Speedway Series here at Daytona with the Xfinity cars, no less. Man, that's going to be fun. Well, we don't really have anything else going on tonight or tomorrow night. No broadcast on tomorrow night on MaxSpeedTV. So let's get to the weather and the race analytics here real quick. Kind of cool temperatures. It was 77 degrees rack temperature here a little bit ago. But the clouds have kind of rolled in here, and it's gotten a little cloudy, so 75 degrees now. 75 laps here they're doing. That's about 187.5 miles down here. Tire window, they could actually probably go the whole way on the same set of tires, but I wouldn't recommend it. Fuel window, it's going to be probably between 18 and 22 laps thereabouts, because they're only running 50% fuel. And pit road speed 60 mile an hour. All right, let's run down through the points coming into tonight. Now, tonight is the last race before the chase starts next week. So top 12 will move on for the championship. Outside that top 12, all they can do is race, but they won't be in the chase. Rick Seabrands moves up to the top of the leaderboard last week, and Daniel Jackson now tied with Mark Mann for second. Paul Servant 13 points back in fourth. Michael Coe in fifth, 19 points back. Then if we kind of take a jump here, TJ Buck 34 points behind in sixth. Michael Whitaker 38 points back in seventh. Anthony Poston 42 back in eighth. In ninth is JD Crow 46 behind. And Kelly Dahl rounds out the top 10, 48 points back.
David Overstreet in the 11th spot, and Daniel Holloway currently on the bubble in 12th. These drivers are going to be fighting hard tonight to make sure they stay in the chase. Guys chasing them, trying to make it into the chase. 13th is Jesse Unruh at 55 points back. 14th is Joseph Burton, 57 points back. 15th is Chris Akers, 59 points back. 16th, Dana Osborne trying to fight his way into the championship. 17th is David Booth, 70 points back. David Anderson is 76 points back in 18th. 19th is Scott Warren, and Anthony English, 90 points back, rounds out the top 20.
All right, well, a couple things to note here for tonight. Jesse Unruh's not here, and Chris Akers is not here, and David Anderson's not here, so that may change things up a little bit in that top 12. We got, like you said, we got a couple of guys on the bubble there, David Overstreet and Daniel Holloway, 11th and 12th. But with Jesse not here, that gives Joseph Burton a chance, and with Chris Akers not here, that gives Dana Osborne. Those two kind of on the bubble with David Overstreet and Daniel Holloway. It'll be really interesting to see how these guys do coming into tonight's. All right, well, let's see. We got how many minutes left here? We've got about 9 minutes left. Hey, let's see. Logan, Marie, Becky, how's everybody doing out there? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be disrespectful to you guys. I think we ought to get a guy down here, talk to him a little bit before the race here, and find out, maybe what these guys are feeling. I was thinking about was Jody Burton, because he's kind of on the bubble there. No, he's out right now, but there's a chance he could make it in. Let's see if we can get a word in with him. Jody Burton, you got a copy?
What's going on, Rudy?
Hey, Jody. Well, we were just discussing here. There's a couple of people not here tonight. Jesse Unruh, Chris Akers, kind of put you in the driver's seat there to possibly get into that top 12. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe, not qualify, hang out in the back. I hate to do that, but I think that's what I'm going to do.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, we always say that, that's not a bad strategy, especially to super speedway. It's not a bad strategy. But are you going to be working with anybody, Jody, to try to get up there, or are you just going to work with whoever in a solo tonight?
Yep, we're solo, doing the Alan Kawicki thing.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Won him a championship.
Yeah, that's right. He won a championship. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, Jody. We wish you the best of luck out there tonight.
All right, guys, have a good race.
Yes, sir, you too. And another one I wanted to talk to was Dana, but what is Mike? I don't, he's in the room, but how about let's talk to Daniel Holloway, because he's close to that bubble. Daniel Holloway, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, Daniel, you're kind of on the edge of that bubble there to making it in tonight. You're running the Chris Akers paint job. You think that might bring you some good luck and boost you up there a little bit?
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe some little Reese's luck. I know he's not going to be here tonight, so I figure we got to have at least a Reese's, cup car in here. So,
True.
Try to keep that going, I guess. But especially on Sunday nights where I forgot our team name, the Candy Team. It's been crazy.
Yeah. Candy Shack Motorsports.
That's it, Candy Shack.
Yep. Almost like Caddyshack.
That's what I keep on thinking.
Yep. Well, okay, so what's the plan here then? I heard Paul saying something about he was going to try to get anybody on the team there up there to try to get the whole team into the points. So, I mean, you're in right now, but you're right on the border of it. I mean, you could be taken out and you could have like Jody Burton or Dane Osborne could take over that position.
Yeah, the goal is to stay up front, probably trying to get much points as I can and finish strong. I think from 10th to 18th, I think is like so tight, and one little mistake can cost you a playoff spot.
Yeah. Well, now if something does happen, like say like you get damage or something like that, that's going to kind of pretty much take you out of it. But if you stay up in the front and work with your teammates up there instead of usually I know a lot of you guys like to kind of ride in the back a little bit. So obviously you're not going to be doing that tonight, right?
The plan is try to stay up front.
Yeah.
Every bonus point matters, especially if you can lead the most points or most laps. That's an extra point, and that point can make a big difference.
Sure. Well, I see in here, it looks like we may be going into nighttime.
I do believe so.
Yeah,
I'm not
cool.
100%. I'm not sure what Chris got us set at, but hey, it's going to be a fun race tonight. Looking forward to it. And let's get red line. Let's get all 4 of our drivers in tonight and shoot for the playoffs.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there.
Thanks, Rudy. Hopefully we can chit-chat again at the end.
Heck yeah, man. All right. Very good.
Yeah, one thing I've been seeing here, Rudy, just in practicing, we've talked about it week in and week out. Races are won and lost on pit road. So I've seen a lot of guys practicing their pit stops.
That's good. I like to see that. Last Sunday night, the Sunday night Select Series, okay, NSRA, I'll tell you what, we seen some fantastic pit stops there'd be like 15 cars coming in together, not one person spun, not one person locked it up, nobody sped on pit road. They were just flawless last Sunday. Them guys really had it going. I hope we see that here again tonight. All right, well, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem real quick. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay tuned.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallant
Yeah.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's underway. Single car qualifying. Kelly Dahl there in the GoPro machine out there to lay down a good lap. He's up there against the wall. That's what they do. They take it up there against the wall on the first lap. Build up a little speed. Second lap, they'll drop it down to the bottom and follow that yellow line all the way around. They'll get their top speed. They got to build up a little speed up there against the wall.
Like David Booth was the first one off pit road. He'll be giving us our first time here shortly.
We know, by past experience that it's usually Paul Servant that's at the pole.
Yeah,
That
holds true today.
Yeah, he's really good at great lap. Hey, GW Graphics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel there, folks, and give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Have up there Ben Peterson top, 15. Williams second, Joe Sanders third. Also went with his first laps fourth. what you guys can do here now. All going around. Where did he place for all? Oh no, he up to second. Oh, nice.
But he just completed his second lap.
Yeah. Chris Whitaker's up there operating. Scott Warren takes the pole. It really gets starts up. Jackson's out on the track. He's not in yet.
Also, Savant third on the overall chart.
Oh, not gonna get the pole here. Over street to 14th. Time's up. When you're talking about a couple of tenths a second.
That's right.
2/10 of a second.
They're very tight.
Right. Back to 7. Less than 3/10 of a second. Daniel Jackson. Second lap. Dana Osborne goes to second on board. So he's trying.
Absolutely.
He's really close there. Making it into that top 12. And it'll be extremely important that he runs excellent tonight. Jackson only 13th on the board. What? Dang. 14th. TJ Buckman. It looks like we only got 4 non-qualifiers. Gary Whitmer, Todd Poston, Jody Burton, Donald Stewart. 4 of them that did not qualify. So they'll be starting in the back. I'm sure they've got a game plan.
Yeah, Jody said that was his plan all along, so
Yep.
I'm sure we'll see him come to the front later on in the race.
That's it. All right, Scott Warren's going to hold on to the pole. Nice. Very nice. All right, grid up here. We'll run down through the starting grid. Scott Warren with a 49.517 will take the pole here, so congratulations to him. Dana Osborne second. Joe Sanders will start third. Paul Servant in fourth. And Peterson fifth. Rick Seabrands, our points leader, coming into tonight, man. That's in a great position. Pretty much a guaranteed position in the chase. He will start 6th place. Chris Whitaker 7th. Kelly Dahl coming in 8th. Dan Harrington 9th. And David Booth rounds out the top 10.
Hondo Coast rolls off 11th. Daniel Holloway 12th. TJ Buck 13th. Daniel Jackson 14th. Luke Gray 15th. Alexander Russell 16th. Les Levy rolls off 17th. JD Crow starts off 18th. Mark Mann 19th. Tim Williams, the top 20. David Overstreet starts 21st. Donald Stewart 22nd. Gary Whitmer 23rd. Jody Burton 24th. And Todd Poston running out the field in 25th.
Wow, that's dead last on. Crazy.
I have a feeling we'll see him up front before the end of the night.
Yep, as we always do.
Tell you what, one paint scheme that stood out to me, TJ Buck, not doing Captain Crunch, but doing a 911 Memorial paint scheme. That's a sharp-looking car right there.
Cool. Yeah, we'll have to get a look at Joe Sanders' car. I'll find him here once they get rolling out. We'll find him real quick and take a look at his car. John Johnson told me to get it on the broadcast. He wanted to see it. So we'll get it on there. If John's watching, I don't know if he's watching. Let me see if I can find Joe Sanders.
Looks like he's just now rolling off pit road.
Yep. There you go. Friday the 13th. Oh, nice car. Nice.
That's a scary looking Toyota Supra.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is Friday the 13th, and there's going to be a full moon tonight, dude. Did you
Certainly
see that?
Is.
Ooh, the goblins are going to be out tonight.
Well, let's hope the race demons stay away.
Who'd you say was TJ Buck?
DJ Buck rocking
yeah.
the 911 Memorial Captain Crunch car.
Yes, sir. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Back up here to the front because we're fixing to go green here.
A lot of good looking paint schemes, and we'll get to show them off even more throughout the rest of the night.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there is a lot of nice looking to our right. These guys have went all out for their paint scheme. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Get them going. 75 laps is what they're looking at here tonight. Ace car heads to pit road. Not Warren on the bubble here. On the, yeah, we'll put him on the bubble. And he hits the gas and good start. Good thing about these cars, they don't, you don't really get much tire spin with these cars, and that's a good thing.
Oh, very quickly, almost 3 wide.
Yep, Dane Osborne high side there. Got a pretty good shove from Paul Servant.
And he's wanting to get that lap led early, get that bonus point.
Yes,
very
sir.
much needed.
Rick Seabrand's tucked up behind them. Now Rick's up on the high side, and he's going to get a push here from Kelly Dahl. Oh, no, he isn't. He's going to drop it down into the bottom. Wow. That leaves Kelly Dahl up on the high side, but boy's going backwards now. Scott Warren jumps back up to the high side. Trying to bring them guys back up there. Dana Osborne leads that lap, and he collects his bonus point. Way to do it.
Absolutely. He's looking to try to lead as much as he can, get that bonus point for leading the most laps. If he can do that.
Brand new cars out here too, folks. I just wanted to let everybody know every one of these cars are brand spanking new cars. We actually had to buy all these cars, and yeah, they're actually nice. The Toyota now is the Supra, which I didn't even know they still sold Supras. Apparently,
yeah, they brought them back.
Apparently they do. Yep. All right, Osborne leads another lap. We're not used to seeing Dane Osborne up here in the front this early in the race. You know that it's really kind of odd that he is up here that early.
Well, I don't know. I think it's the last race before the chase. He knows he's on the bubble, and he wants to make sure that he is there. Now you see
Ben Peterson stay out of it.
Yeah, he ducked out, dropping back to the end of the field. Might be because he saw it 3 wide up here.
Wow, he is going clear back. Man, he's letting everybody get by him. J.D. Crow and this company here. T.J. Buck, Luke Gray, these guys all passed him, so they're working up through the field. Dane Osborne leads another one. Man, oh man, he's cranking in the laps here. Got Warren back to the high side. There's Daniel Holloway up there sporting the Chris Akers Reese's Peanut Butter Cup car. Chris told him to run it. And boy, look at this, taking it 3 wide. Going up there by himself, he's doing that.
Yes, he is. Well, he's getting a little help from the 41 right now, but he's a few car lengths off.
Yeah, but that was a pretty good run there he had. Yeah, here comes Chris Whitaker up behind him now.
A lot of points on the line, a lot of aggressiveness early, trying to get as much as possible tonight.
Daniel Jackson picking up 3, he's going right up the middle, going to keep it 3 wide. Here comes Holloway back on the outside. Him and Whitaker getting a big run. Man, look at that run they're getting. Holy smokes.
Yep, they're going to be 3 wide for the lead now.
Yes, they are.
And I believe he's going to get it. What a shot of steam they've got.
And I'm telling you, and he drops it down.
Almost.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to bring Whitaker with him. Whitaker said, hey, where'd you go, man? You dumped me off there.
He does have Daniel Jackson there. See if Jackson can push him up.
Got Warren now right in the middle here. Was our pole sitter, but man, he hasn't led a lap yet. He's not really in the running for the chase or anything. Scott Warren isn't. He can still get out here and win a race. Holloway
Absolutely.
taking the point over. See if he's able to hold that. That'll get a little bit of a run here.
Oh, we got a wreck.
Oh my gosh! Did they save it? They saved it. Whoa! They saved it.
Oh no, they didn't. Oh no, they didn't.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Daniel Jackson.
Oh, Daniel
But Holloway
Jackson.
will lead that lap, and that's a bonus point for him as well.
Well, let's go back and take a look at this because, man, that looked kind of like it was getting a little ugly there. And I'm not sure who made contact with who, but I'm on Daniel Jackson here. Okay, he's clear up on the high side there. Now,
Oh, looks like the 77 might have tagged him. Could have been a little net code there, but
oh yeah, major net code. That wasn't too awful major, really. I mean, he actually did make contact with him, I think.
Jackson
Yeah.
almost saved it, but at the last second,
Yep.
it spun down on him.
He made contact with Daniel Jackson. Oh man, that's a bummer because now Jackson's going to get spun. And everybody was checking up. A lot of guys got in the back. Oh man, the new guy there, the number 43, Alexander Russell.
He had nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Yep, it just collected right in it. But the good thing is, I think they have one or two resets. Two resets.
2 resets.
All right, well, they can get back in it. No big deal.
This is not a surprise here. 7 laps in, we're seeing everybody come down pit road. 50% fuel, you want the tank topped off.
All the way bringing them in.
Interesting to see who does tires or fuel only and who gets tires.
Yeah,
It's like Holloway does fuel only. He's back out.
I think they're getting about 20 laps to a tank of fuels. It looks like David Overstreet stayed out. He's
The
taking a
big
chance
winner on that. Paul Servant coming off second.
Yeah. David Overstreet didn't lead that lap. Okay. He'll have to stay out. He's going to go around one more time. Yeah, Holloway and then Servant. A quick pit stop. Looks like fuel only for that, guys.
Overstreet, he's one of those guys back on the back like we talked about pre-race. He's 11th in points right now. He knows he's got to stay out there if he wants that bonus point to keep his position. These other guys behind him, they've already gotten their bonus points.
Well, let's get a word in here with Rick Stebrand. Find him. There he is. You want to talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Rick Seabrand's weighing in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4, loud and clear.
Well, Rick, you're comfortably in the chase. Last race before the chase, you looking to add a win to your list tonight, or are you going to try to play it easy?
Yeah, we're just out here funding tonight. The Jack Daniels Alliance Motorsports Camaro is really fast out here, man. They gave us a great piece tonight. You know, if we can come out here and sneak it and get a win, or maybe build, make a friend for the chase, that'd be great too. You know, we're just out here. It's almost like a weekend off, kind of like a non-points race for us, because we're pretty much set up. But I think it's going to get crazy here a little bit later, though. So everybody's going to want to make sure you stay tuned for that.
All right. Well, got those new cars from iRacing you guys are showing off tonight. How are those running tonight?
Yeah, they've been. It seemed like Ryan got a little bit loose there when I was following Paul, but that might have been just because of the aero off these cars. But yeah, that's another thing. Everybody's learning out here tonight, so hopefully we could all give and take and keep these cars clean to the end.
All right. Well, good luck out there, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end.
All right, guys. Thank you.
You. All right. Very good. Hey, Pack Racer, how you doing? A brand new leader, David Overstreet. He did stay out too.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. 7 laps in, you're about a half a tank on gas. He's probably hoping for a quick caution.
Yeah, get him going.
All right. Now he's on older tires. He's guessing these guys are on newer tires. See how he's laying back on the pace car. Pace car ducks off. Green is out, and we are underway again.
But a lot of them guys right behind him didn't take tires.
No, they didn't.
Daniel Holloway did not take tires. He just took a fuel-only pit stop. I mean, he only had 7 or 8 laps on the tires. They're still really new.
That is true.
Like I said at the beginning of the race, they could probably technically go the whole race without stopping for fuel, but I wouldn't. I take that chance. All Servant going for the lead.
Yeah, he got a big shot from Holloway. We'll see if he ducks down. He does. And we'll see if Osborne will give Holloway a shot to the lead.
Overstreet, hang on to it. Man, he pushed up a little in that corner.
I haven't seen too much of these cars. The older Xfinity cars, you go in the corner, they wanted to bob and weave. I haven't seen a whole lot of that from these cars tonight.
Donald Stewart coming from 22nd to 10th. Very nice. Nice move. And he's got a new paint job on that car. I think that's, what is that, Capello? No, Coca-Cola. Oh, nice. I thought from a distance there, it looked like it said Cabela's. It might be the same font. Maybe, but Holloway outside, man, showing some muscle. He's hoping that Reese's car, that Reese's paint job brings him better luck tonight.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Right now, it looks like he is going to lead this lap.
Yeah, grabbed it. Looking good. And real strong out there. Strong field here, too. These guys are really good at these speedway racing. And, but like you just heard Rick Seabrand say, this is a learning night here tonight because these are brand new cars. Everybody's driving a brand new car out here. They haven't had a whole lot of experience. Some have had no experience.
A little bit of an accordion effect on the outside line.
Yeah.
Kelly Dahl got into the back of the 41 there, Chris Whitaker, and had to check up. Everybody got through it. Okay. It's okay to bump on the front stretch.
Oh, yeah. Oh. We're right along here with Kelly Dahl as they go into the corner. See how close these guys run. They try to get down and get a little bit of side drive. But like I said, these guys are still learning this car. They're not really sure how close they want to get down there. And I don't blame them. They get a little more experience on these, with these cars. That may change. Well, Dane Osborne now to the high side. He's going to lead a lap. He goes right down. Oh, I'm sorry. Dana Osborne. There you go. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong car.
Dane Osborne, he might lead this lap. We'll see. He's getting a push.
Close. And he does lead that lap.
Wow.
Very nice. Yeah, good run there.
Even the iRacing timing couldn't figure it out. It has them at 0.000.
I know it. That's something. Yep. Chris Whitaker and Kelly Dahl, them guys working together, and David Booth The one I was kind of looking for that I haven't seen really doing a lot here the last couple of races, Russ Levy. Levy's been, he's a good, strong racer. Last season was in the chase, but he's not going to make the chase this year.
Some drivers, I've myself had up and down years. You have a good season, and that next season, you're out of it. So it can be a learning curve, and it's disappointing when you do have those seasons. But you just got to keep with it and know that you'll bounce back next season.
Mark Man, he's kind of relaxed right now. He knows he's pretty much in it. He's only 6 points out of the lead. Jackson up there, though. Jackson, he's trying to. A lot of guys checking up there. Wow. 99 up the middle. 099. Tim Williams, TJ Buck on the outside, working with Daniel Jackson. They are going nowhere. Oh.
Both lines, inside, outside, seem to be pretty even. Whoa, we just had a moment there. Big checkup.
Man. Oh, they're going to spin. Oh, are they going to spin? Todd Poston going around. Daniel Jackson. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, there was some major checking up there.
That all started up front with the 99 of Kelly Dahl, and just accordion back through the rest of the field. He actually got run into by the 77. David Booth ran into the back of Kelly Dahl and took his foot off the gas, and that just accordion the rest of the field. Dahl almost spun it himself from that contact.
Yeah, I'm on Todd Poston. Oh, yeah, okay, I see that. The 77, he's coming back through. Luke Gray drives around the outside, and these guys all dodging the bullet here. And that's how Todd Poston got into it. Yes, sir. I'll tell you, the one that did a great job there was Tim Williams. He did spin it across the grass, but he kept it off of the wall. Now, Mark Man, he wasn't so lucky. So there's going to have to be a reset used there for Marker. He is not going to be fast here. He definitely needed it. TJ Buck was another one. He got totally ripped on that one. That car is toast.
These guys definitely going to have to use their resets, but
yeah,
good news for them. They're sitting comfortably in the chase right now. I don't think even if they finish last, it's not going to hurt them too bad.
Well, we knew coming into tonight, Dwayne, that guys were going to be racing lives. Got guys that are so close to that bubble, and man, they really need to have a good run here. It's going to be a race of attrition. There's no getting around. They are all coming to pit road now. This was worked out great for David Overstreet. If you remember, he was the only car out there did not pit.
Absolutely. He was looking to have to pit within the next few laps if it wasn't for this caution.
Yeah. So that was actually very perfect. The good thing was is he stayed out there and led a couple laps and got some points, which he needed. Osborne out first. Rick Seabrand second. So let's see if we can get the Kelly Dahl here. And maybe he could kind of tell us there what happened a little bit. Kelly Dahl, you got a copy?
I'm with you.
Holy smokes, brother. Man, that all started with contact there between you and the 77. It looked like he kind of gave you a shot in the tail there. Are okay?
Yeah, I didn't get any damage from that. It was definitely a scary situation. It's not the place you want to be bumping another car right as you're still coming off the corner, and was able to luckily save it. I'm kind of surprised, but this car is pretty much just on rails tonight, so I think that's kind of just what played into it.
Yeah. Well, we've seen a lot of guys really did a good job of keeping it. They saved it from getting a lot of damage on cars, but man, that all started up there, and it went back through, and it collected a lot of good drivers in there. Todd Poston, Daniel Jackson, TJ Buck was involved in it, man. Mark Mann, a lot of guys got damage on it, but you're okay. That's the main concern. So now with you being 10th place in the points, talked about it for the race there, and trying to get you up there enough where you're going to not drop out of that 10th place. Staying inside the top 10 here is going to be very important.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is for me is the focus to just finish in the top 12. If I do that, I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed to kind of stay within the top 12 in points. So, I mean, I don't need to win the thing, just need to stay up front, and hopefully everything just kind of falls my way.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back at it. Good luck out there, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with me. All right, very good.
That was an excellent save on his part. Not many drivers can do that. That was crazy.
Yeah, 'cause that was looked like a pretty healthy shot in the tail there. I'll tell you, it could have been a whole lot worse than it was.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to be going back green here on lap number 20 out of 75, folks. I think that was the second caution.
Yes.
Everybody's on new tires now. We got a lot of guys in the back that need to really work hard to get up to the front now. JD Crow, Mark Mann, Daniel Jackson. These guys have got to really work hard to get back up to the front.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they're biding their time.
TJ Buck's a lap down now.
I believe he had to tow.
Yeah.
That's why. One thing I have noticed, some different strategies playing out, all but for Jody Burton, who said he was taking it easy tonight and is definitely doing it. Most of the guys on the bubble, they're in the top 10 right now and fighting to get to that lead spot.
Yep. All right, pace cars in, folks. Here we go. Green, green, green. Pretty good start by everybody.
Yeah, Rick Seabrans gets a good shot from Paul Savant on the start of that.
He needs a lap led. That's the guy to do it right there too. Paul Savant can get him up there. And from what I understand, the setup tonight was actually made by Paul Savant. Oh, we got another caution. What?
I didn't see it.
Jody Burton was involved in that, and
Oh,
JD
no.
Crow. Oh wow, let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. Come on, Jody Burton. Let's see what happened. I think it happened up in front of him. I think maybe, I don't know. Or it might have been could have been a bumper hook here. He's got the new guy here pushing on him. Oh, right there. Yep. Oh, the 43 swung up and grabbed Les Levy there. And Les comes down and gets a hold of Jody Burton. That's what happened. New guy there of Alexander Russell. Going to come out of it unscathed. JD Crow's trying to lock it down here. He sees what's going on because they're still wrecking up ahead of him. I think he wound up keeping it locked down, and he did not get involved in it. That's good news for JD. Well, Rick Seabrand's our new leader. Bonus point. Was our points leader coming into tonight. He's pretty much guaranteed in for the chase next week, and got a bonus point in his pocket.
Friday the 13th striking early for Jody Burton. Hopefully he's got a couple more resets.
He's got that could be bad for him. Got a chance of making it in, but oh, look at this. Rick Seabrand stays out and everybody else comes to pit road. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, we got a few others.
Much,
David Overstreet and a few others stayed out as well. Donald Stewart, but I don't know. Didn't have that many laps on, but you got to be thinking fuel mileage at this point.
Yeah, these they're not getting much. Well, getting on a different fuel sequence is probably not a bad thing. You know, I always say this, that if everybody plays the same strategy, it just becomes a stalemate up.
Pretty much.
So you gotta try something a little bit different. Playing the caution game here. with and off on a different fuel strategy gets you up there enough to maybe lead a lap and get a bonus point. And with everybody, every point meaning so much here, it's going to be everybody wants to get up there and get a bonus point out.
Now that is going to play against some of our guys on the bubble. Kelly Dahl, Daniel Holloway, they're going to start near mid-pack. I don't know if that's where you want to be right now.
Right. Long race to go yet. They still got a lot of laps to go, 54 to go. Luke Gray back in 15th. And now we're going to maybe do a little racing here afterwards. Maybe.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Now the big break for this caution, though, TJ Buck looks like he is back on the lead lap.
Oh, very good, yeah. I think we're going to have everybody back on the lead lap now. JD Crow, Alexander Russell, he's coming up pit road.
Looks that way with even with the 3 cautions. Looks like everybody's still running on the lead lap at this point.
Still under caution. Get Mark Man up here and we'll talk to him.
That's what you need to do.
Mark Man, you got a copy?
I do, Rudy. What's up, bro?
Man, oh man, you got to work hard here, brother, to get up to the front.
Oh, I'm using my second quick repair right now.
That's just horrible. You got into it. I hate it for
I
you.
can't get lucky back here.
I know it. Well, I mean, I think you're pretty much guaranteed going to be into the chase, but you know, you still don't want to finish too far back, you know.
I would like to get some momentum.
Yeah, if you could get inside the top 15, I think, you know, then you know that's kind of a pretty much a guaranteed then, you know, giving you a little bit added. But man, it's been a race of attrition for some guys out there, and you especially now happen to use your second reset already. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's been pretty sporty out here. On my second fast repair, so usually when you do that, you hang out in the back, but that's where I'm getting into all the trouble. I hit the wall on qualifying, so I didn't have a good qualifying run, and I knew it was going to come back to bite me.
Now what are you going to do? I know you're not going to just tiptoe around here. You got to get yourself away from these wrecks and get up in the field, don't you?
You know, to get up in the field, you almost have to run the high line, and it seems like usually when I'm in the high line, that's when I get destroyed. I usually have enough room on the apron, but I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to see how it unfolds. I'm a little bit confused right now.
Yeah, well, well, the best of luck to you, Mark. And man, I mean, it goes without saying, it's going to be pretty rough out there. Good luck.
Thanks, Rudy, and MaxSpeedTV.
Yes. Very welcome. I did hear. Yep. Want to make sure I put them in the right room. Well, the lights are out. That means we're going back green flag racing, Dwayne. So get them going, brother.
All right.
Hey, Sarah. Napoli. It is. My voice is going in and out? What? Then my voice is going in and out?
That's not good.
No. Maybe I was talking a little bit too low. Wasn't talking up very high to where I have the sensitivity set kind of real sensitive, you know, or well, I should say not so sensitive. So it doesn't pick. I have to actually kind of talk a little bit louder for it to pick up. So I apologize for that, but maybe I'll have to work on adjusting that a little bit.
Green flag is out, and we are underway again.
Now Donald Stewart on the outside.
Both lines got a good run off that time, and looks like we're going to be drag racing going into one. Ebrand's winning that drag race with a little help.
Yeah, Coca-Cola car coming from 22nd to second.
Donald Stewart having a great race tonight. We'll see if he can hold it out, and now look on the high side.
For David Overstreet.
Oh, looks like the 21 car just got into the wall a little bit. Daniel Holloway, we'll see how bad that affects him, but looks like the Dana Osborne and Paul Savant charge into the front.
And that's what them two have been doing, boy. I'm going to tell you, them two have every race we see them two get together, and they are just deadly out there together.
I tell you what, I don't know if it's these particular cars or what, but it just seems like when you get on that outside line and get hooked up, it's like somebody lights a rocket underneath their car or something.
I know it. Well, they really left David Overstreet in that middle, and he's going backwards quick.
Yeah, David actually got in, had to check up a little bit. The 21, when the 21 got in the wall, Daniel Holloway, he's now back in 18th. Hopefully he didn't suffer too much damage from that, but we'll see if he can march back up through the field.
Well, Joe Sanders just caught the apron there, and boy, it was a good save. I mean, he did a great job of saving that. Dan Harrington gets by him now. Dan finally gets himself back up into inside the top 10 here. He started 9th, and he finally gets back up into the top 10, running good. Dan not in the chase by. I don't know where he's at in the points, but he's not in the top 20. Daniel Jackson back into 9th now. He does have a little bit of damage on the car. It looks like he did not use his reset. Maybe trying to save that for later in the race, and not a bad thing. Luke Gray, this is the closest we've seen Luke to the front. And he breaks into the top 10 there for a second.
Yep, and there you see the Budweiser 63, Jody Burton sneaking into the picture.
I was just going to say that because, yeah, he was way in the back. It's time that he kind of gets away from that wreck and staying up here toward the front. I think he might have a better shot at of having a good run here tonight. Man, I'll tell you, he's another one. Between him and Mark Mann, they've been through a lot already.
Absolutely.
Now Dane Osborne taking the lead again. Big push here from Rick Seabrands.
Trying to get that bonus point for leading the most laps.
Oh, Rick back on the bottom. Rick's going to take that lap. Man, what a run.
And it looked like Osborne just hit the brakes.
Oh my gosh, cars are going everywhere right there.
Yeah, Osborne got a big push. He got out there when he stepped out of line. His car just hit like a wall, or he hit the brake or something, but when he went back, everybody had to check up.
It started back in here with Kelly Dahl again. Man, back from him on back, it was like everybody was all over the place. Good save by everybody, though.
Yeah, looks like everybody made it through. Minimal damage. Looks like the 62 may have gotten the wall. But everybody continues on here.
Scott Warren was our pole sitter, but he still has not led a lap yet today. But he's trying to make that happen here if at all possible. The new guy there, Alexander Russell, brought out that one caution. He got into the back of was Mark Mann? No. Oh well, anyhow, he got into the back of somebody. Brought that caution out. He's back in it here. He didn't get any damage on that. TJ Buck up to 15th. The 911 Captain Crunch machine back up. Oh man, he drifted up the hill.
And that's pretty impressive for TJ, considering he went a lap down just a little while ago with that accident.
Right. Dane Osborne gonna lead another one. Trying to come out of here with the he's the guy right there that's on the bubble. And what's helping him out right now is Chris Akers and Jesse Unruh not here. So that puts him, really gets him a good shot of making it in. but he's going to have to get as many maximum amount of points that he can get here tonight. That's leading the most laps, leading a lap, maybe winning the race, and then that pretty much would lock him in.
Yeah.
They don't have it where if you win, you're in. Well, as far as I know, they don't have that in this league. Holloway, yeah, where is Daniel Holloway at? He's clear back in 22nd. Holy smoke.
Yeah, he hit that wall pretty hard when he was on the outside, 3 wide. He's going to have to come to pit road and get that fixed.
Well, these guys are, they're in a situation here where they're staying about 3 seconds back of the field, and that's good. That's probably what I would be doing right now, too. Get some of these laps turned down before you start really putting the pressure on the lead pack. And they're in the safe zone right now. And if something happens up in the front, they've got plenty of time to check out. Les has got a little damage.
3 wide for 8th place.
Oh my gosh. See, that's what I mean. These guys are getting a little bit too racy here.
15 and a 099 got together. 15 keeps it off the wall.
Yep. Luke Gray's up there. He was really close to the wall right there. And he's got the new guy there, Alexander Russell, coming up behind him. And those three together there, Chris Whitaker leading that high side. We've seen the high side work really good. Now here at Daytona, there's not as much room at Daytona as there is at Talladega. There we go. We got somebody else jumps up there to the front. That was Scott Warren. He comes up to the high side.
Yep, and we've got 5 cars lined up there. We should see him. Oh, no. Luke Gray gets in the wall.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's got to be careful with that. Oh! Wow, man. What a save, though, that was. Ooh. Holy smokes. That could have been bad right there. He's going to have to get caught up here with Mark Mann, Daniel Holloway. He'll fall into this group right here. Well, you know, the good thing about Rick Seabrands now, okay, he's pretty much guaranteed in. Okay,
yeah.
So now he's really got nothing to lose. He can go out here and race his heart out and do whatever he wants. Even if he doesn't win, he's still in the chase. So I think that's kind of what his, that's probably what's on his mind right now. I'm just going to go out here and have some fun tonight.
Yep.
If I get a win, great, you know.
Checking up going on with David Overstreet down on the apron, gets it back in line. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. He just like lost focus there for a minute. You know, that can happen so easily.
That's especially at the super speedways. I've found myself, you're in the car, you have the pitch of the motor never changes. Oh, we got an accident. 15.
Oh.
Run down into the wall. Ben Peterson.
Yep, Ben Peterson. They catch up with him. Oh yeah, man, he's far down. And
we stay green.
Wow. Yep, because he was completely off the track. That second group is falling to 10 seconds behind the leader now.
Wow.
Oh, they're losing time back here. They've got to get a little more organized here and work it back up there.
Absolutely. But yeah, as I was saying, the pitch motor engine never changes in these cars when you're at a super speedway. And a lot of times you can just kind of drift in your mind and, you know, you're like, oh crap, I'm still racing here.
Yeah.
I've had it happen a couple of times to me. So it's definitely, you know, it can happen for sure.
A friend of mine, this is no lie, a friend of mine actually fell asleep and wrecked. That was funny. He actually fell asleep. Oh, that was wild. All right, Seabrands doing the lead. High side there, Dana Osborne, Paul Servant. Those two always work great together.
And the
Savant
distance
was-
between first and 12th, 0.5 of a second.
Yep. Half a second. Okay, but go back to Daniel Jackson. Daniel's working with Gary Whitmer. Both of them cars have damage. They're working together in the draft. It's going to be definitely be hard for Gary Whitmer to get any good push on the back of that car, because it's hard to push a car that's got damage. They're hanging on to it pretty good, but
They certainly are. Looks like they're actually making a little ground at this point.
yeah, they're in the drafts. Yeah, they're picking up time. They're right on the edge of the draft. I should say. They might not be getting it at there. They close up enough. They might get it now. You got to get like inside that 1 second mark from the car ahead of you, and they just hit that.
We have a distinctive pack, 15th through 23rd, about 14 seconds back.
But they're falling really fast here. If this thing stays green, they're never going to make that time up, because they got to go through pit stops here. They're going to be coming up on pit stops here pretty quick too.
Yeah, we should see them in the next 5 laps or so.
They'll still have to stop one more time for a flash. Maybe it's half a tank more than a splash.
Keep your eyes peeled. We might be seeing some guys duck off this time.
Yes, sir. Back here with David Overstreet. The guys, it's like they're not really setting up for it. That's the thing that kind of bothers me a little bit. They're really kind of like, you know, you got to kind of get yourself set up for that, because they're too wide. I'm not even sure what to expect out of these guys right now. But you can tell there's a lot of aero push around these cars. Man, Kelly Dahl, he's like all over the place. Harrington gets passed up.
Here we go. Looks like they're trying to get set up. The outside line backed off just a little bit. We should see them in the next couple laps.
We're coming up on some lap traffic too. That is Alexander Russell. They're going to go by Alexander here. Oh, he got off the track.
Whoa, coming in hot.
Yeah, he got off the track. He said, man, I don't want no part of that. So that was a good call.
Looks like Daniel Jackson and Joe Sanders came with him. They are the first two on the lead lap to take a pit stop here.
Up Jody Burton guys. Now these guys are like 18 seconds in that pack, all led by Daniel Holloway.
See how this plays out. Oh no, Chris Osborne.
Dana Osborne.
Dana Osborne almost saved it. Did not.
They're off of the track. No caution.
Chris Whitaker also goes around.
Oh my gosh, this could change everything. Now,
these guys were trying to come to pit road. Osborne got loose.
Yeah, he got it going again. But here comes that pack up behind him. Wow, man, that changed up everything. But Paul Servant, Scott Warren out here by themselves now. Yeah, pit stops were happening right there, and that was not the good time for it.
No, it looks like going back and looking at it, Osborne was on the outside. It looks like he side drafted into the 76, or the 78 rather, of Donald Stewart, and it just spun him around, and he went right out into the outside wall into Chris Whitaker.
Now that's going to hurt them guys. Hey, Chris Whitaker, he is going backward pretty quick, as here comes Holloway and all these guys in. Daniel Holloway bringing him few of them in.
Yeah, I said Chris Osborne because Whitaker and Osborne got into it.
Right, yeah. Well, you had it right.
Yeah.
Chris and Osborne. You just forgot the and in between.
Yeah. And Osborne finally coming to pit road here.
Hey, Josh Medlock. How you doing, Josh? Him and Scott Warren coming in now, and that's going to leave Pondo Co. Now these guys have got a pit yet too. So, and here they come. They come. Pondo Co. Luke Gray, JD Crow, Jody Burton coming in with them guys. He's actually working at it pretty good. Paul Servant back off of pit road, him and Scott Warren. Now the thing of it is, them two guys are not going to be very fast together. You know, and if that big pack comes off of pit road, boy, I'll tell you what, they're going to eat him alive. But here comes Rick Seabrand's group back down now.
Looks like Seabrand is actually a little too far ahead of these guys right now. They're going to freight train him when they come by.
Oh, yeah. That's not, yeah. He don't have to worry about it, though.
Yeah, he's not too concerned. He's easily in the chase. Tim Williams going to go to the outside here, and Seabrand's going to try to jump in on the back of that pack as they go by.
These guys are actually in pretty decent shape right now. They're only 3 seconds back, but they're going to be gaining time on them two up front real quick here. And that's going to, again, like you just said, they're going to freight train right by them front two up in the front here. They're nowhere near as fast as that group is.
No, Paul, I believe, got a little bit of damage when Osborne had his incident. So they're about 10 mile an hour slower right now. They're not keeping that lead.
Here comes Tim Williams, and Tim, he's if they can get around here and get by them guys, he's going to lead a lap. Got Gary Whitmer with him.
Yeah, here comes the freight train. Look out.
Yep. Those guys are in actually a very perfect position to take this lead over.
And here they go.
For Williams. If I was them guys, I would stay right there. Four of them up on the high side, and they can keep working, and all four of them could actually get by. But a lot of times you'll see that guy up front drop it to the bottom. Well, then that kind of makes them all equal again. Oh,
yeah, and it looks like there they go, the first two.
Yep. Williams and Gary Whitmer.
First time we've talked about these guys tonight, and they are in the lead.
Tim Williams going to lead his first lap of the race. Oh man, that was close.
That was very close.
Lose it. For third now, fourth.
Here comes Dan Harrington, shot out of a rocket on the outside, bringing Daniel Jackson with him. Tell you, these cars, the way they're drafted, you get a good push, and it just looks like the other guys are sitting still out there.
Yeah, it does. Well, that second group, 15.5 seconds behind. Man, I don't know if they're ever going to make that time up. They need a caution right now to get caught up. Donald Stewart takes it behind the wall. Wow. Odd.
Like Alexander Russell has ended his day as well.
Yep. Did quite a while ago. And Ben Peterson's back out on the track. He did use a reset, but he is a lap down. He hit the wall really hard there. If you remember, he lost it right there, right at the end of. Oh, Tim Williams, hang on to it.
Oh, hang on to it.
Oh,
indeed.
my gosh.
This is going to get hairy. Oh, wow.
They let him back up on there, but man, I'm telling you.
That was a good heads up there by Joe Sanders. He got way down. He saw that in his mirror, and he's like, I don't want any part of that. He got way down on the apron and let these guys by, and that could have been big.
Well, Daniel Jackson coming by here, he's going to lead his first lap of the race. Started 14th, and he was way back in the pack, if you remember.
He was.
And now he's up here with his teammates. They got a big pack of these teammates all working together here. One of the only ones that's not in there is Chris Whitaker.
And Daniel Jackson, he's also comfortably in the chase in second place in points.
Chris Whitaker, J.D. Crow, but them guys are way back. TJ Buck. Those guys 16 seconds now back to the guys. Wow. How do you make that up? Oh, that's my question.
Sure willpower.
I don't know, man. They're weird. Well, I think it's time for a little crank it up here. Let's do a little crank it up.
Sounds good.
Well, yeah, there was another little check up there. We got some flat cars up here that are causing some problems.
The 210 and Paul are back together.
I should have go 3 wide. Yeah, Ben Peterson's up there against the wall, but Scott Warren in the middle right now. They're not going anywhere. Daniel Jackson gonna hold him off. Tim Williams hanging on a second.
Yeah, Gary Whitmer and Paul Servant got together and it pretty much straightened everybody out. We're now single file up front after that.
Man, wow. All of that, while that was going on, that slowed them up enough that Daniel Holloway and them, they closed up almost a full half a second here. But I know that doesn't sound like much, but they're really nose to tail here, and they're working very good to get, Holloway. Oh, man, well, just as I said that, oh my gosh, there was a big scare. He caught that apron.
Hey, these guys are pushing it hard, trying to get everything they can tonight, and you're seeing a lot of aggressiveness, a lot of moments here. It's a wonder we haven't had a caution yet. And Daniel Jackson gets kicked out of line. 10 Williams back to the lead. As they put Luke Gray and Jody Burton both go a lap down.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, that's gonna pretty much put Jody out of it. That chance that he needs to get into the chase. I don't know. Now Luke Gray, he'll be all right. Luke's not even in it. He's not even in it.
Okay, he's 25th.
But those Jody, he was on the bubble. Had a good chance of possibly making it, but he didn't finish.
Yeah, now his only saving grace right now is guys like Daniel Holloway, Dana Osborne. These guys having issues. David Overstreet right now, though, is still in the top 10. And Daniel Holloway is, even though he's 16 seconds back, he's still holding on to the 10th spot.
Got a third pack led by Chris Whitaker. JD Crow, David Booth, and Hondo Co. The four working together. They are, gosh, they're over a half a lap beat.
Yeah.
I don't know who did that. Dana Osborne is way back.
Yeah, Dana Osborne's been trying to recover ever since that accident that put him back there.
Les Levy, two of those were years close, and Dana's the next one to go a lap down. Tell you what, Ben Peterson, even though he is a couple of laps down, he is pushing the daylights out of that at number 099.
Yeah, he sure is. Put him in the lead. A couple guys working together.
John, you weren't here, John, when I covered Joe's car there. He's back here. The Friday the 13th car. Is that did you paint that? I'm kind of guessing that you painted that. Yeah, that's kind of a cool looking car. Getting ready for Halloween, but tonight is Friday the 13th.
Some of our bubble setters are experiencing Friday the 13th here tonight.
No doubt. Full moon is out. Well, we're inside 20 to go now, so 18 laps to go. We got a couple guys on Ben Peterson.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much further these guys can stretch it out. They were last in about, what, 15, 20 laps ago?
Yeah, I'd say probably if they can go another maybe 2 or 3 laps. Okay, here's the thing. You got to set up for, okay, how many green, white checkers do they get? I forget.
Two.
Okay, so you want to kind of plan ahead for that. Fuel mileage. If they would happen to have to go to the green, white checker, you want to make sure you got enough fuel. Because if you got to pit and give up that track position, there goes your race right there. So I think if these guys can go another couple laps yet, they could actually go probably about another 5 laps. So that would pretty much guarantee that they could make it on one more pit. Gary Whitmer having a great day here. This is great for Gary Whitmer.
Absolutely. And it's good to see guys up front, Tim Williams, Gary Whitmer, guys you don't normally talk about. They're having a great day. It's good to see them shake it up a little bit.
I'm going to have to probably adjust one. I don't know, maybe I didn't have the... Yeah, I don't know, something not right with... I'll have to fix it here and see if I can't. I'll have to figure it out. I may have it a little bit further away from my mouth than I normally do, I guess. Well, here they come to pit road.
Big group of them. Can they get slowed down in time?
Oh my gosh,
wow.
Good job. Good job. Yeah.
And for what will be the... Oh, Tim Williams and... Oh,
Daniel
no.
Jackson got into the back of Tim Williams. Oh, my. Well, I don't know if you're going to be able to recuperate from that, but back
not under green flag conditions.
Yeah, David Overstreet taking over point.
We'll see who wins the race off the pit road. It's actually going to be Gary Whitmer, followed by Kelly Dahl. These two coming out.
Yeah, just because of that Daniel Jackson and Tim Williams getting together. Boy, that really
Tim
hurt
Williams
Tim Williams
is just now coming off pit road.
Yeah.
Didn't get his damage fixed, and he's all by himself.
Well, brand new leader, Scott Warren. But he's going to have to pit. Here by himself right now. Well, he's got a little help from Jody Burton, but Jody now 1 lap down.
He brings an Overstreet now on pit road as well.
Scott Warren leader, but man, it doesn't look like it's going to be a winning day for Scott Warren today.
Wait and see how this shakes out for him. Kelly Dahl's about to get freight trained here.
Yep, there they go. We'll have to fall to the back of that pack. It's a Paul Servant and these guys back here. Quite a
They're
ways.
going 3 wide.
Yeah, I know it. Ben Peterson's not afraid to take it 3 wide, isn't he?
No,
Oh, man, he likes that.
he wants his laps back.
Yep.
And he goes to the front of that pack.
And that car is hooked up. I don't know what the heck he did to that car, but he's faster than them guys behind him. What the heck?
Must have used his repair.
I would say, yeah, these guys may have a little bit of damage on them. I don't, Kelly Dahl. No, these guys are clean. I don't know. Must have just been the run he had or something.
Looks like we still got a few guys who have yet to pit. Scott Warren, Daniel Holloway, Todd Post, and Mark Mann.
Yep, all the way back to second. Now they got a pit. These guys got a pit up here.
Interesting watch here. Gary Whitmer, he came off of pit road first, but he is by himself right now. And he's about to have this pack bearing down on him.
Yeah. If he could just catch up to them, a couple guys up ahead of him. Oh, okay. Well, we had some guys pit there. What the heck?
Looks like Chris Whitaker, David Booth,
yeah.
Hondo Cove, Luke Gray among those pitting.
But we still got about 3 guys out here that have not pitted yet. Daniel Holloway, Mark Mann, and Todd Poston, but they are just now coming in. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be just a fuel-only stop or what's going to happen there, but ain't going to be long here, and these guys are going to become the Rick C brands.
Looks like fuel only for Todd Poston.
These guys had made their final pit stop. Rick Seabrands and David Overstreet. Looks like they're going to probably be the leader here when this all shakes out. They're going around Holloway and these guys right now. And Holloway, man, they're falling back quick now. They're not up to full speed yet.
They're trying to save. Oh, Todd Poston had to save it coming off the corner there, but he keeps it going.
Yep. And with Mark Mann, these guys have made a pretty good recovery. I mean, they're in decent shape now. Everybody's made their final pit stop. Got 11 to go. They've made a good comeback, I gotta say. Mark Mann, look at Mark Mann up here 10th place now. Now, he really didn't need to worry about it because I think he was pretty much locked in. Now, the guys that were on the edge of it there, Daniel Holloway, okay, he was 12th in points. And he's got the ones that are going to be really probably hurting the most is going to be J.D. Crow and Kelly Dahl.
Sure.
Well, no,
They are in
JD.
danger of going a lap down here.
Yeah, J.D. Crow.
Yeah.
I think Dana Osborne's chances of making it in is going to be probably slim to none. The same with Jody Burton, because those guys were outside looking in anyhow.
Daniel Holloway, the guys on the bubble here, David Overstreet, they're having great nights right now. Overstreet's in second, Holloway is in ninth, so I got a feeling it looks like their playoff, unless something happens here in the next few laps. David Overstreet and Daniel Holloway have punched their ticket.
Oh, here comes Daniel Jackson up through. Like Ben Peterson's helping them out a little bit. They've got a pretty big pack here. They're going to gobble up Rick Seabrands and David Overstreet here in a minute. These guys are hitting about, well, they're hitting about 190. And these guys behind them are hitting about 196. Yeah, they're about 5-6 mile an hour quicker.
Ben Peterson says, yeah, I'll take a lap back. Come on.
He likes that outside line, I can tell you. He's bringing Daniel Jackson and Paul Servant right along with him. And Gary Whitmer. Whitmer sitting right there behind them guys. Without Daniel Jackson to the lead.
This
Ed
is now a
Peterson.
fight for bonus points. The lead wins count as bonus points going into the chase. Is that correct? Oh no!
Oh no, they're all gonna get. Oh my gosh! Well, there went that out the window in a hurry.
And that
What
changes
happened?
everything.
What happened? Let's go. I'm riding along with Daniel Jackson here. I want to see what happened.
Paul Servant, it looks like, came down into the quarter panel of Rick Seabrands, and it was on from there.
Oh my, yeah. Paul Servant seems to be a little wiggly there. I don't know if it's because he's on old tires, maybe. I'm not really sure. Oh, he did. Big wiggle by Paul Servant. Oh my.
And that took out that entire front pack right there.
You bet it did. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a shame. That is a total shame.
It is Friday the 13th.
I know it. Oh, well, get back up here now. Scott Warren's going to be the leader. Well, I'm not sure. He should be.
Well, we'll see. He did squeak through that, and but he did get some damage. Looks like he ran into the back of Savant there, so we'll see how many of these guys come to pit road.
Hey, get David Overstreet. One of these guys is the leader. Scott Warren. Scott Warren, David Overstreet, Rick Seabrands. Or Rick. I don't know. Somebody's the leader.
They'll sort it out here in a second.
Yeah, they'll get it sorted out.
I'm surprised these guys have not hit pit road. They were all involved in that.
I know it. Well, the only good thing to come out of that now, those guys that were so far back, now they've got another shot at it. Because remember, they were like a half a lap behind.
Yeah, guys like Dana Osborne, they were in trouble of going a lap down. He now gets back up in the mix. This is anybody's race again.
Yeah. Well, Paul
Just
Servant,
when you thought you knew the outcome.
Yeah, Paul Servant, Gary Whitmer, Daniel Jackson, Les Levy, them guys all came to pit road. So they're going to, if they got resets, they're going to get a fresh car. And that could make a difference because now we got some cars up in the front here that got a little bit of damage on them.
And guess who just got back on the lead lap with that caution? Jody Burton.
Oh, very good. Yeah, very good. So he's still got a shot at it. Still got a shot at it. Well,
looks like Paul Servant's night is done. He has used all his resets in previous accidents. He is out of it.
Well, we're going to get him up here and talk to him and find out what happened there. Paul Servant, you got a copy?
Hello?
Yeah. Tell us what happened there, man. Big wiggle and you got into the side of David Overstreet. What happened there?
Apparently some net code, so that's unfortunate.
We didn't see any net code, but
Jason looked over it and he said there was some net code between us. I don't know. All of a sudden I went around.
okay. Well, now, well, I mean, you know, you're in the chase. There's no, no, you know, but I mean that kind of took out David Overstreet. That kind of took his shot out of it, maybe.
Well, nothing intentional there, that's for sure.
No. I know that. I'm just saying that it may have taken his chance away, but man, everybody has been. That was a good long green flag run, you know, with green flag pit stops and everything. But you're done for the night now.
Well, I got 8 minutes of required repairs.
Yeah, I don't. The race will be over by then. Well, all right. Well, I'll let you go. Good, and sorry about all that happening, and man, but
it's all good. I mean, we were up front all night. New car and everything. I gotta figure out the new qualifying line for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We noticed you didn't get the pole tonight, man. What the heck?
Well, I told you last time. Every time there's a new build or a new something, it messes my qualifying.
I know it. Well, you'll learn it. I'm sure you will.
No doubt.
All right, brother. I'll let you go. Good luck, and sorry about your bad night.
It happens.
Yep. I didn't see any net code, but
no, I didn't either.
Yeah, there may have been some. I don't know. It just looked like his car took a big wiggle there, like a big arrow wiggle or something. I mean, I know it was nothing intentional. I wouldn't
Oh no, not
try
intentional.
that, but
Just hard racing there at the end.
yeah. Gosh, we're coming to the last closing laps here, you know?
Yeah, it looks like we may be able to get green again before the green-white checker is
Yeah.
official.
I think so. Well, only 4 cautions. That's really not bad. We've had 23 lead changes.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean,
Yeah.
considering we, you know, how many guys have been aggressive, how many accidents we've had, we still have 19 guys on the lead lap. So it's still any one of those 19 at this point can end up in victory lane. We've seen it before. Guys in 15th end up in first on the last lap. So this caution has set it up for a wild finish.
I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of guys that you know, just about 20 laps ago, they were pretty much out of it. There was not a chance of them going to get up there and win. Like Daniel Holloway, Todd Poston, those guys were so far back. And look where they're at now, inside the top 10.
Absolutely. And if you take a look at where our bubble guys are running, Dana Osborne, thanks to that caution, rebounded back. He's now in 12th.
Yes, sir.
And Jody Burton, he's the last guy on the lead lap with the wave around, but it's still anybody's race.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's not too bad. Now, J.D. Crow, oh man, he's going to have to pick up a couple more positions here to make sure he's going to make it in, because he's pretty close right there with Kelly Dahl being up, way up ahead of him, and Todd Poston and those guys could make a big difference. Let's see, where is Chris Whitaker? Chris is in 10th. Well, there's a lot of guys ahead of him. The good thing that he's got going on for him, I think, points-wise, is because Paul maybe finished back there a little ways. That might have helped him a bit point-wise.
Yeah, and the one thing Dana Osborne is happy to see right now is David Overstreet's trapped back there in 18th place after that accident. And the pace car ducks off here and green flag comes out. We'll have to see how this shakes out. We are back racing with 2 to go.
They can get to the white flag, the race will be official, but if not, we have a couple of green-white checkers just in case. Got Warren to the outside. He wants this win. Rick Seabrand wants it too. I guess just to say he can put that notch on his belt, I guess, because he's already in the chase.
Yeah, and here goes the outside line with a huge head of steam. They're 3 wide for 7.
Oh, we got one off. Oh, man, J.D. Crow, who was... Wow, he was clear off in the grass.
TJ Buck up in the wall, but they keep going.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, these guys are racing hard right now.
3 wide for the lead.
Dan Harrington led his second lap of the race. Scott Warren up the middle. Mike Poston's in there. He's on the bottom.
Here comes Dana Osborne creeping into 6th.
Rick Seabrand's got shuffled back real quick. Now he's kind of boxed in here. They're coming to get the white flag this time by. My gosh, I'm telling you, if they can just keep it straight. We got a couple more corners here, guys. Couple more corners. All right,
No, Dana Osborne wants to see it stay green.
Dan Harrington in the lead. Scott Warren leads that lap, and they take the white flag one more time around. So now
No
the
green-white checkers
come out.
tonight. Checkers or wreckers at this point.
That's
Dana
it.
Osborne goes to the outside, but has no help. He's going to fall back.
Oh, and he gets bumped a little bit. He needs a great finisher tonight. You can't give it up. Come on. You can't give it up, Dana.
Oh, no. Scott Warren goes around through the grass.
Oh, my
We
God.
got the big one right at the end. We're still green.
Holloway's going to take over the lead. What? Is he going to win in Chris Akers' paint job tonight? Holy smokes, look at this. Oh my gosh, Chris Akers
Coming
is
down.
going to flip out. Holloway
He got
wins
it.
it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, he's got to be just jumping up and down for joy.
And with that win, he cements his ticket. He just punched himself in to postseason.
I'm going to go back here a little ways, and we're going to check this out again here just to see. I mean, guys were going everywhere. Cars were flipping everywhere. All the way comes around out of turn 4, drops it to the bottom. And this is where he comes across the line first, right here into the tri-oval. And I'll tell you what, it was pretty interesting because Chris Whitaker was trying to get that. If you see how close he was on the outside right there, he was trying to get that. And a great push by Pondo Co to keep him up there. So, but Whitaker will grab a third place. Holy smokes, man! That was not the finish we was expecting at all, was it?
Kind of. I
Man,
thought something
I'm
was going to
telling
break
you.
there, but that was crazy. Now,
Yep.
it looks like David Overstreet finishes just ahead of Jody Burton. So it does look like the two on the bubble, David Overstreet and Daniel Holloway, have both locked themselves into the postseason. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to get Daniel up here. We'll start out with Daniel. He's going to be hooping and hollering. Tell me about it, Daniel.
Woo!
Welcome to the postseason, my friend.
Oh, man. Woo!
Well, that just locked you right in, baby. I'm telling you, because that really skyrocketed you up through the points. Well, what do you think got you the win? Besides your skill and your driving abilities, you think that paint job may have had a little something to do with it?
Reese's paint, I do believe so. But
Yeah.
I lucked there, and I think Scott came down to the inside a little too early, I thought. And I'm just glad that it didn't come back up. And when that momentum going, I stayed on the high side. I think I had Whitaker behind me, and I was going to play the two lines there, and I started seeing the low line started moving and dove down. And as soon as it come out of fourth, and I said, yes, I was already hooting.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, I'll tell you what, a heck of a job there. That was. Tell me about the race. I mean, I know it was so hard for guys to try to get up there with you, and you guys seem to be, you guys up there with that team, the Red Line team, had it all going on up there. Now, let's rewind back about 25 laps ago, and you guys were so far behind the field, your chances were going to be slim to none of making it. And you wound up with that caution, brought you right back up to the front. And then it was all on you to get there.
Oh gosh, yes. Me and Todd was pretty much just hoping and praying for a caution with 20 to go. And we nailed the pit stops, tried to stay alive, and no tires. And I think that last pit stop on that green flag, I think the leaders had a big issue in the pits and stuff like that. I heard that a few wrecked, and we were like, keep digging. And then that caution came out, and we just told each other, it says, thank you.
Yeah, everything worked out perfect for you. Well, you got the win. I'm sure this is probably going to put you up a little bit in the points. I hope it was enough to make you in, because I can't really say that until they plug all that, the data in. But I'm hoping that it makes you in. And I think you owe Chris Akers a big thank you for using that paint job.
Oh yes, I'm gonna be hearing it, and Team
yeah.
Redline, everything as far as that. Just bad luck for those guys in there, and we were trying to be up there, and I don't know what happened on that last caution, and I know Paul was in it, Dana, I think, Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson had a rough night, but I'm not even know where he finished or anything, but I think he finished okay. But I know those two were locked in the playoffs, and this win, I know, even though if you win, you're not locked in. But
right.
I mean, first place. I mean, I was sitting in 12th in points. I'm pretty sure I'm in there.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's pretty much a you're. All right, well, we'll find out next week, but or whenever they get the points done. But congrats on your win here tonight. Who you got to thank for it, Daniel?
I want to say Redline. Awesome team. Todd helping out Mark Mann when we were back there working together with him. MaxSpeedTV. You guys do an awesome job for broadcasting. NSRA, great league. Can't say anything as far as that. Great. God, I'm just too excited to talk right now. Great league to be in. I'm glad with these driving with these guys and everything. Chris Akers, Ibog, especially him for being the eye in the sky, and everybody watching as far as fans wise, Sarah, Amanda, everybody. So great win.
Yep, go celebrate it, Daniel, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
All right, you got second place there, Dwayne.
Yeah, I caught up with Dan Harrington here. Dan, you bring the Meteor Racing Group a second place win tonight. I had a little bit of an up and down race. Talk about how it went out there for you tonight.
Whew, that poor car got it beat up tonight. But I did have a little bit of damage, and being up front like that, I knew I was going to have to fight tooth and nail for whatever I could get there. Came out of 2 and was side drafting Warren as best as I could, but I guess he didn't expect me to be that close to him and came across my nose. So I apologize to him for that. But yeah, I will definitely take a second place.
All right. Well, you're not in the chase, but you're going to use the next few weeks as more of a test session to build you up into for next season, or what's your plans for the next few?
Yeah, kind of a shame. That's been a really rough season altogether, but we're still gonna chase those trophies.
That's right. You can still play spoiler.
Right.
All right. Well, who do you got for your to thank for your second place tonight?
Well, of course, the wife for letting me race as much as I do, and NSRA for putting on a good league. And then on the car, we got Checkpoint XP. It's a very cool radio show about esports and gaming. So check them out at checkpointxp.com.
I'll have to check him out. Cool.
Absolutely. All right. Well, congratulations on second place, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Rudy?
All right, we catch up with Chris Whitaker. Chris, you come home third tonight. Tell me about the race, man. It was looking like you might be able to get enough of a pusher from Pondo to get up there and possibly win it. But, man, that 3 cars on the bottom just had you beat, didn't they?
Yeah, I think Pondo wanted to jump outside and run his own race. But, hey, that's great. That's competitiveness. Yeah, I pushed Daniel out front, and he dropped down to the bottom. And I was like, well, I got a shot now. And coming to the tri-oval, it was going to be close, but I think we could have got him if we would have stayed hooked up together. But I'm glad for Daniel on his win, man. Yeah, I've raced with him all the time, and he's a great racer, and he's a really good guy. He's pushed me to the win a couple times.
Heck yeah, man. Well, you're pretty much, it's a given that you're in. So, I mean, it was, you didn't need the win here tonight, but it would have been nice, to get you up there in the points. But you didn't really need the win. You just needed to finish inside to like the top 10, stay in the points and be eligible for that chase. Now, you guys go back to Talladega next week, I think, with the K&N cars. So what's your thoughts on that?
I'm really excited for it. Talladega's probably my favorite track, just because you can run 3 wide there, and it's not as tight as here. Like I was running 3 wide here with some guys on the top side, and it's definitely white knuckle the whole time you're doing it here. It's a little more relaxed at Talladega.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was kind of, when you guys were going 3 wide there for a while, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, because this track is a lot tighter, but you guys did an amazing job with it. Even passing up lap cars, it seemed like, a little tight, but you got through it. Well, now you got this race out of the way. You've kept yourself alive in the points, and I think you're going to make it in. And I can't, no guarantee until they get the points plugged in. But so if you can make it into the chase, that's a chance for you to pull out another championship here, then, Chris.
Oh, absolutely. That's the goal every time you get in the car.
Heck yeah.
I'd like to win this one, and of course, I'd like to win Sunday again, but we had some issues last week, and it hurt us bad.
Yep. All right, well, Chris, who you got to thank for this third place before you get out of here?
Everybody I race with, you all know who you are. Let's see, NSRA, Rudy, you do a great job broadcasting with MaxSpeedTV. It's always fun racing with you guys.
All right, Chris, we'll see you back here next week. Congratulations on 3rd place, and good luck next week.
All right, thanks, Rudy.
All right, let's get down here quick with our winner, and we'll run down through the final results. All right, Daniel Holloway coming home with the win. What a surprising win. I'm kind of surprised at it because of everything that went down right there, that he actually got the win. And just looking back at it, Dwayne, 25 laps ago, they were half a lap behind. It didn't look like there was even, a chance of them even getting close to being able to win. But that caution really changed things up when they, once they got through that.
Yeah, I think Daniel Holloway was the benefactor of Friday the 13th magic, and
yeah.
probably a lucky day for him instead of unlucky.
I think you're right. All right, well, Dan Harrington coming home 2nd, Chris Whitaker 3rd, Todd Poston with 4th place finish, Pondo Co 5th, Rick Seabrand 6th, Daniel Jackson 7th, David Booth 8th, David Overstreet 9th, and Jody Burton wound up 10th. Very good. He might have made it in.
Yeah, nice comeback for him. JD Crow finishes 11th, Mark Mann 12th, Dana Osborne rebounds to 13th, TJ Buck 14th, Lise Levy 15th, Kelly Dahl 16th, Tim Williams 17th, Scott Warren 18th, Gary Whitmer 19th, and Joe Sanders rounds out the top 20. Luke Gray finishes 21st. Paul Servant, after that late wreck, ended up 22nd. Ben Peterson 23rd. Donald Stewart 24th. And Alexander Russell ended his night early in 25th.
All right, very good. All right, well, congratulations again to our winner, Daniel Holloway, for NSRA and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.